Till now, we have discussed that addition is associative for rational numbers, subtraction is not associative for rational numbers, and multiplication is associative for rational numbers. The video links to those lectures you will find in the description box below. Please watch them. In this video tutorial, we are going to discuss whether division is associative for rational numbers or not. It means that if we have three rational numbers A, B, and C, then we'll say that division is associative if A divided by B then divided by C is equal to A divided by B divided by C. Now, if you're getting confused, what's the difference? The difference is you have to focus on these two brackets. In this one, you first divide A with B, that is A is divided by B. Whatever result you get, you divide that result by C. Okay, so that should be equal to A divided by B divided by C. It means you first divide B by C. Whatever result you get, you have to divide then A with that result, right? So if that condition gets satisfied, if this condition gets satisfied each and every time, if it's true each and every time, then we'll say that division is associative for rational numbers, or otherwise not. So in this case, first let's take for A divided by B, then divided by C. So let's solve here. This is 1 over 2 divided by 2 over 7 divided by 5 over 6. So from this one we get, since this is division, so it means invert and multiply. 7 over 2 divided by 5 over 6. This is the multiplication of two rational numbers. So we multiply the numerators together and divided by denominators, the multiplication of denominators. So 1 times 7 is 7, 2 times 2 is 4, then divided by 5 over 6 equal to, again invert and multiply, 7 over 4 times 6 over 5, and again 7 times 6 is 42 and 4 times 5 is 20. Okay, so we have found the result for A divided by B divided by C. Now let's find out for A divided by B divided by C. So what's A? A is 1 over 2 divided by, what's B? B is 2 over 7. This is divided by, what's C? C is 5 over 6. Okay, so this becomes 1 over 2 divided by, this is division, so invert and multiply, 2 over 7 times 6 over 5. This is equal to 1 over 2 divided by, this is the multiplication of two rational numbers, so 2 times 6 is 12 divided by 7 times 5 is 35. Again we have division of two rational numbers, so invert and multiply again, 1 over 2 times 35 over 12. So you get 35 over 24, right? So in the first case, that is A divided by B divided by C, we are getting 42 over 20. But in this case, A divided by B divided by C, we are getting 35 over 24. Clearly, this condition does not get satisfied in this one, right? Let's take another example. A is equal to minus 4 over 3, B is equal to minus 1 over 6, and C is equal to minus 7 over 8. Let's first find out for A divided by B divided by C. So what's A? Minus 4 over 3. What's B? Minus 1 over 6, and divided by, what's C? Minus 7 over 8. Whenever we deal with negative rational numbers, it's always good to put them within a bracket, right? So that we don't get confused, or we don't ignore this negative sign. So this is minus 4 over 3 minus 4 over 3 inverted multiply because this is division, so this becomes, now this is minus 1 over 6. Now clearly minus 1 over 6, when we'll invert it, it will become 6 over minus 1. But we have learned that whenever your rational number is of the form p over minus q, it's actually equal to minus p over q only. That is, you can simply put this negative sign with the denominator, right? There will be no difference. We have learned all those things. So from this becomes minus 6 over 1 and then divided by minus 7 over 8. Okay. Now, in the numerator we have minus 4, in the numerator we have minus 6. Minus 4 times minus 6 means what? Plus 24, because we are multiplying two negative numbers. We don't need to mention, we don't need to write a plus sign, therefore ignore that. 24 divided by 3 times 1 is 3, then divided by minus 7 over 8. Now invert and multiply, so this is 24 over 3. If you invert this minus 7 over 8, it will become 8 over minus 7. But as we discussed here, this is exactly equal to minus 7 over 8 only, right? So times minus 8 over 7. In the numerator, we have 24 times minus 8. So 24 times minus 8 means what? Your one is positive number, one is negative number. So clearly your result will have a negative number in the numerator. So this is minus 8 times 4 is 32 and 8 times 2 is 16 and 192 divided by 3 times 7 is 21, right? Now let's solve for a divided by b divided by c. If you solve it, a is minus 4 over 3 divided by b is minus 1 over 6 and c is minus 7 over 8. Okay, so this becomes minus 4 over 3 divided by minus 1 over 6. This is division, so invert and multiply, division of two rational numbers. This is minus 7 over 8. If you invert it, it will become 8 over minus 7. But as we have discussed here, it's actually minus 8 over 7 only. That is, we can put the negative sign with the numerator. Okay, now if you solve this, we get minus 4 over 3 divided by, we have minus 1 times minus 8 because we are multiplying now two rational numbers. So minus 1 times minus 8 means what? 8 divided by 6 times 7 means what? 42. So again we have division of two rational numbers, so invert and multiply. Minus 4 times 42, you will have a negative number. This is equal to 168. So minus 168 divided by 24. So from a divided by b divided by c, we are getting minus 192 over 21. But from a divided by b divided by c, we are getting minus 168 over 24. Clearly, these two are not equal. And same thing was here also. So we say that on the basis of what we have discussed, we say that division is not associative for rational numbers. Addition is, subtraction is not, multiplication is, division is not.